How's it going, everyone? My name is DrapPep, and welcome back to another installment of Drap Chat. I have an update of what's going on in my life. I have a girlfriend. Oh man. So their username is Kiki. I don't really feel comfortable sharing their real name on the internet. I don't like sharing personal information about, family members or who I'm with because I don't want any of you to harass them. Not that you would, but it's just a possibility that it could happen. So for the sake of her privacy, I'm just going to use her username Kiki. So I met Kiki, of all places, on TikTok, believe it or not. And she's only like a little older than I am, which doesn't really bother me. And it doesn't bother her that I'm younger than her. And when I first found her videos on my For You page, I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool person. I think I'll follow and like their videos and comments. But it was like, whenever I liked and commented on her videos, she would come to my channel and like and comment on my videos. And then she followed me back. And so this happened for like a while. We were just kind of messaging each other back and forth and supporting each other. Now this was back around 2020, before the app was going to be banned the first time. And so when the app was being threatened to get banned, Kiki was concerned because she didn't know what to make of it. And I was like, there's no way they're going to ban the app. There's no way. But she wanted to keep in touch with me because we were such huge support of each other's content. So we switched over to Instagram so that we can continue messaging. Now, up until this point, I did have a bit of a crush on her. I did. I really did. And I used to like fantasize, what would it be like to be in a relationship with Kiki? Keep in mind, she's like on the other side of the country. She is not near me. I can't like go and see her whenever I want. But I would just kind of like fantasize about that. I'm like, ooh, how fun would that be if her and I were to be in a relationship? And I crushed on her pretty hard. I know earlier I said it was a little bit of a crush. No, I was crushing on her pretty hard. And I kept things respectful. I was trying to just give that person support. I knew nothing was going to happen because I was like, there's no way. Like, she's on the other side of the country, and she, we barely talk. There's no way it's going to happen. And so when the app didn't get banned, we just went back to making content. We went back to supporting each other's work. And then the app was going to get banned again. It came back. Because, every great tragedy needs a sequel. So this app was once again coming back to be banned. And I at the time I didn't have Instagram on my phone anymore. I had gotten rid of it. And so we had talked about where should we meet up next. And I said, okay, how about Facebook? Which at this point was kind of a big move for me because I don't normally add people I meet online on my Facebook page. That's kind of a personal space for me. So she was really the first person I did that to. I didn't know what to do. I was like, yeah, go ahead, add me on Facebook. And there was one other person I had added much later on, but Kiki was the one that was the first one. I've only added, I think, 2, maybe 3 people in total that I've met online on my Facebook page. And that's it. Just those 3. So when the app did go down, because it was temporarily banned for like 24 hours and then it came back, Kiki and I just continued messaging on Facebook. But then once the app came back again, we kind of stopped. And for a little while, nothing really happened, right? Like we were kind of talking here and there. We would wish each other happy birthday. Years passed, okay, until this year. It was Valentine's Day. And I started Facebook poking her, and I didn't have a Valentine's date, neither did she. And so she saw that I poked her, so she poked me back. And I was in a call with someone. So when she poked me back, I started giggling. I was like, oh, she poked me back. Oh, man. And we went back and forth for a little while until eventually she messaged me, "You having fun?" I was like, maybe. I was just, goofing around, just having fun. And then she asked if I wanted to call. What? You want to call me? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Who does that? Who calls? It's text message. You text, you don't call. Well, she wanted to call on Facebook. So I told my friend I was going to make this call with a person, and I filled my friend in, Fritz, also known as Autistic Wood Elf on YouTube, of what was going on. And he wished me the best. He's, "Oh yeah, go for it." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna make the call." So I do the call, and we hit it off. It turned out we had a lot in common, and we had a lot of passions that we share. So after a few more calls like this, because we started calling more frequently, she then told me that she was having feelings for me, which blindsided me completely because I have a crush on this person, and she's telling me that she has feelings for me. And then she goes, "If you don't have feelings, that's okay. I'll distance myself." Of course I jumped on that. Of course. My fantasy's coming true. Are you kidding me? So I went ahead and told her that I had feelings back. And so we were just kind of testing the waters. I think she was mostly seeing if I was going to pull away first, and I was doing the same to her. Like we didn't know if this was real or not, if we wanted to proceed. And after a short period of time, we had realized that neither one of us was really backing down. And a part of me felt like we were playing relationship chicken, but like with the other person not intending on pulling away, which was hilarious. Because we're like, all right, let's see. Are you going to back down? No. Are you going to back down? No. Like, and when we realized that like this was indeed real, it was kind of like a mind-boggling experience for the both of us. At least I can say for myself, it was a mind-boggling experience because this is a person I had a crush on since 2020 and would fantasize about being in a relationship, and now I'm in one with this person, said person. And then we started making legitimate plans to meet up, for me to fly out there to meet this person. And we started talking about like she wanted to make sure, what was my intentions in the relationship. And I said my intentions, she said her intentions, and it turns out both of us have the same goals, the same plans for what we're getting ourselves into. So I wouldn't be making this video unless this wasn't real. Unless this person wasn't going to actually matter, I would never make this video. But because we're starting to make plans of like a future, and we've sort of discussed a little bit of like living situations of who's going to move where, because that's a very important subject. She lives on the other side of the US. Of course, we're going to have to decide, am I moving out there or is she moving out here? And it kind of looks like I'm going to be moving out there. Kind of looks like it. She does not want to move away from where she lives. And it doesn't really bother me to move states. I've done it before when I moved to Oregon, so it wouldn't be much of a difference now to move out there. And I don't know. A huge part of me is excited, but also nervous. Of course I'm nervous. Not about the relationship, but I mean, to move to the other side of the US. Of course I'm going to be a little bit nervous. Now, my sister lives on that side of the US. I don't want to say which state. All right. So I'd be moving much closer to my sister, but I'm excited about this relationship that I'm in, and I've already told my parents. I've told my sister, and majority of my friends all know already, and so everyone is very much excited about this, that I'm in this relationship, because they want the best for me, and they see how Kiki makes me truly happy. And so I don't know, I'm, for the first time in a while, I'm actually excited for the future. I'm excited to see which changes are coming my way, because I was not expecting to be in a relationship, neither was she. And for us to get together like this, like, the odds of us getting together should have been close to nothing, like close to zero. But against all odds, we ended up forming a relationship, one that I'm extremely happy about. And I'm I don't want to mess this up. It is my fear, is messing it up. Heck, I don't even know if making this video is a good idea. Is making this going to make her feel uncomfortable? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm taking a risk. I'm going to make it, because at some point there's going to be videos with her in it. And people are going to wonder, who is that? And I kind of wanted to give context of how we got together, how we met, what this relationship means to me. And yeah, I'm definitely excited. I don't think I've ever truly shared my relationships on YouTube before, or anywhere before. So for me to actually share this, to finally reveal uh, an actual partner outside of, you know, Captain Tigbits, who was in one of my videos, and you could see that we were kissing in those videos. So other than that, I haven't really discussed an actual, like, what my relationship status is. I mean, it was pretty obvious what my relationship status were in those videos. But for me to actually just sit down and just talk about my girlfriend, I've never done that before. And this is both exciting and immensely nerve-wracking. But I wanted to make this video anyways, because it means that much to me. But that's going to be it for this episode. I want to thank everyone for tuning in.